This is lesson 10.1, angle relationships. Roller coasters. The angles of descent of a roller coaster are shown. We have a 44-degree angle right here and a 70-degree angle right here. Draw an angle between 44 and 70 degrees. Well, I'm going to go to my protractor to the right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a 44-degree angle. This is about a 44-degree angle. This would then be a 70-degree angle. So between the two, right about here, would be an angle between 44 and 70 degrees. Some roller coasters have an angle of descent that is 90 degrees, known as a vertical angle of descent. Draw a vertical angle of descent. Well, I'm simply going to go back to my vertex here on my protractor and go right straight up through 90 on the scale. I now have a vertical angle right here. This is a 90. An angle has two sides that share a common endpoint and is measured in units called degrees. If a circle were divided into 360 equal-sized parts, each part would have an angle measure of 1 degree. A vertex is the point where the sides meet, right here, point W. An angle can be named in several ways. The symbol for angle is this little symbol. Name the angle at right. Use the vertex as the middle letter and a point from each side. So angle A, B, C, right here, notice the vertex is in the middle. C, B, A, again, vertex in the middle. 2 points and the vertex in the middle. Vertex only, this is angle B, because it's the only angle at this vertex. We could also call it angle 1. Angle can be then named in 4 ways. Name the angle shown here in 4 ways. Well, we'll start out like they did as angle R, S, T, S being the vertex of the angle. Angle T, S, R, again, S in the middle. We could also call this angle S, because again, the only angle at the vertex. We could also call it angle 2. There's our 4 ways. Angles are classified according to their measure. 2 angles that have the same measure are called congruent, said to be congruent. A right angle is exactly 90 degrees, an acute angle is less than 90, an obtuse angle is between 90 and 180, and a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. In example 2, this angle is less than 90 degrees, so we would classify it as an acute angle. This angle greater than 90 degrees, this would be 90 right here. Greater than 90. This one less than 90. This would then be an obtuse angle. And check your progress. B, problem B, is this is a right angle. That little square in the vertex of the angle signifies that it's a right angle. Example C, again our right angle would be about here. So greater than 90 would be obtuse. And this angle would be a straight angle, which is a 180-degree angle. 2 angles are vertical if they are opposite angles formed by the intersection of 2 lines. In this case, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical angles because they're opposite angles formed by these intersecting lines. Angles 2 and angle 4 would be a second pair of vertical angles. 2 angles are adjacent if they share a common vertex and a common side. In this case, angles 1 and 2 share this vertex and this side, as do angles 3 and 4. Angles 2 and 3 share the same vertex in that side, and angles 4 and 1 share the common vertex and the common side. So we have angles 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 1, 4 pair of vertical angles. Angles 5 and 6 are adjacent angles because they share a vertex and a common side, but do not overlap. Identify a pair of vertical angles in the diagram at right and justify your response. Angles 2 and 4 are opposite angles formed by the intersection of two lines. Therefore, they are vertical angles. Similarly, so are angles 1 and 3. Refer to the diagram at the right. Identify each of the following. Justify your response. A pair of vertical angles. The only vertical angles I see here are angles 1 and angle 3. Angle 1 and angle 3. Adjacent angles have several of those. I'm going to just say angle 1 and angle 2. I could also have angle 2, angle 3, angle 3, angle 4, and so on. Many pair. Name each angle in 4 ways, then classify the angle as acute, right, obtuse, or straight. Number 1, this would be angle M, angle M, and P, angle P, and M, angle N, angle 1. And it's greater than a 90-degree angle, therefore it is an obtuse angle. An example 2, this would be angle RST, angle TSR, angle S, and angle 3. It appears to fit into a 90-degree angle, therefore it would be an acute angle. Identify a pair of vertical angles on the railroad crossing sign. Justify your response. Well, a pair of vertical angles would be angle 1 and angle 3 because they're opposite angles formed by intersecting lines. We also have angles 2 and angle 4, vertical angles. Many vocabulary terms in this lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different vocabulary terms. Students will have those in their notable and will be expected to know them. At this point, you should stop the video, go back to my Moodle page, and take lesson quiz 10.1 on my Moodle page, or my night